What's up, guys? It's Priets coming back to you with a brand new Binding of Isaac video. Today, we are back with the Eden Streak, going for win number 24 in a row, I think. I never remember. Also, I don't know what my hair is doing. I feel like every episode my hair looks different. But without further ado, let's get right into the gaming. Get some gaming going. And yeah, we are on win 24. Hard mode. I don't know why I can't remember what win we are on. I never can. And oh my gosh, I love this start. Our tier rate is insane. Our tier rate's insane. We get marked, which is one of my favorite items. A lot of people don't like marked. I love marked. Sorry, I'm real burpy. I'm always burpy. I've been recording these after dinner for the past couple days. And the thing is, during dinner, I'll either drink a bunch of stuff and I just eat a bunch of stuff. And, you know, eating and drinking stuff makes you burpy. It just happens. I also drank a Coke a second ago. I know Cokes are bad. I always say this, but oh my gosh, SMB Superfan. Okay, this is an interesting seed. That's a real weird seed. 2PRP, 2Z, 7Z. That's weird. But this should be like a phenomenal seed. We had an insane Tainted Judas run today on stream. It was actually wild. Pretty much what happened was I got Magic Skin, I got Filigree Feather, and I also got Stairway. And so what that meant is that I kept on getting Angel Deals. Every Angel Deal, I would get 3 Angel Deal items. And I was almost able to get 4 because I did have 4.5 volt and it almost charged Magic Skin enough to actually, you know, do some good things, but I never did. And honestly, I would love to take Moving Box with, but I don't think I'll have the money. But yeah, it was crazy. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. Getting that much, like that many Angel Deals, I think we ended up getting maybe 12 Angel Deal items. It could have been a lot more. It really could have been, but I didn't get Stairway until later in the run, like a decent amount later in the run. So it was insane still. We got Godhead, Sacred Heart, and that's really all you have to know. We had Godhead and Sacred Heart. We also did get Conjoined, so I mean it was just nutty. Okay, Roid Rage is awesome. I don't know why. I feel like I'm supposed to be speedrunning this. I was just watching Ludwig speedrunning Jump King on his stream, and so that makes me feel like I'm like I have like secondhand stress from that. I don't know what's happening. But here we go. I mean, honestly, our stats are really good, and I could have re-rolled the syringe, but syringes are your best friend in this game. Anytime you see a syringe, you take it, because if you get that sponge transformation, that's free damage. Easy free damage, and speed upgrades are always nice to have. So I feel like this is a pretty easy run so far. I will say that marked can be a little troublesome in rooms like this where there's a lot of enemies. But if you ever need to reset marked on a moment's notice, you just tap your trigger, or you tap your switch items button if you're on a keyboard. And you just reset it, re-aim, reset it, re-aim. And that's a strat you can use. I don't use it enough, even though it's very useful. Like, what I'll end up doing is just resetting like manually, bringing it all the way back. I don't know why I do that, but dang. What am I doing? Okay, let's get our Devil Deal real quick. And these bosses like this that follow you around are a little rough with marked, because you do have to constantly keep aiming and changing the position of it, which can be slightly annoying. Okay, thank you for not shooting at me, Gemini. It's pretty insane. I've just been like thinking about it recently, about just how much I play this game. How it's such like, this game is a daily thing for me. Like, it's weird for a game to be a daily, like a habit of yours. Like, I always play this game. I have so many hours in this game. I have so much knowledge in this game that, like, all that knowledge is just is second nature to me at this point. Like, if you ask me a question, certain questions, I'll immediately know the answer. It's kind of wild. And you know what? I'm going to take this because we do need HP. We do really need HP. The more HP we have, the better we are. I don't think it's ever really worthwhile to re-roll. Yeah, I don't think it's ever worthwhile to reroll boss items, because there could be like some decent boss items, but most likely you'll probably reroll into either another HP up or something that's just not that crazily good, and you don't want to be wasting your rerolls on a pool that's not the greatest. And I feel like HP ups are way underrated. Like, HP ups save lives. That little bit of HP could be the difference between me winning and losing this run. It's a big difference. It's actually huge. So, goal is not to lose. Goal is to win. Easy peasy. We got this. So today on my stream, I want to talk about this because I haven't really talked about it too much, and I feel like more people watch these videos than they do my streams. Also, less people hear stuff in the streams because if they're not there live, they won't hear it. But basically, there is going to be a 20K live stream because I said that whatever the top comment was on a community post was going to be the sub goal for 20,000 subscribers. The original post that I said that on, I kind of buried it. I said it was like it was an announcement for the Eden streak to come back, and then below that I had whatever the top comment is going to be the sub goal. Oh, wait a sec. How OP is this going to be? I love this. I love this. Okay, this is awesome. But I said that was going to be the sub goal, whatever got top comment. Then nobody really commented on that post, and I'm pretty sure the reason why was because nobody realized that that was the post that had that like criteria of whatever top comment is going to be a sub goal. And so I remade a different post, but the original post had the top comment of do a 12-hour live stream cosplaying or dressing up as an Isaac character. And I just really like that idea. So I'm going to be doing a 12-hour live stream, and I'm also going to be doing a bunch of the stuff that people said in the comment section of the second post. So that includes, I think the top one right now is do a in-depth tutorial on how to do Tainted Eve makeup. And now I've never done a makeup before. I've never done it, and so I thought it'd be funny that if I did that on stream, I could do a Tainted Eve dress up and be Tainted Eve. But the main thing I'm gonna do is like the character I'm gonna dress up as is gonna be Isaac, because of course every character in the game's Isaac. Then about 6 hours into stream, I'm probably going to take a break from like playing games and then do the Tainted Eve makeup and just put a wig on. I think it could be really fun. And so that stream, I don't know when it's going to be. I know I probably should have led with that. But I don't know when the 12-hour stream is going to be. I've not decided that yet. I need to order some stuff because I need to order a bald cap. I need to order some stuff for like the Tainted Eve makeup, whatever it is for dressing up as Tainted Eve. So I'm going to get some stuff. I'm going to order that. When it comes in, then I'll decide the date for that. I also just need to find out a good time for that to happen anyways, just other than the stuff getting ordered. I need to find what day I want to do it. And so it's most likely going to be on a Saturday or a Friday, because Saturdays and Fridays are my favorite. And Virgo, honestly, I probably should have re-rolled that. I've not been using D6 at all, but that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I feel like what we've been getting so far has been good enough to where re-rolling would not have been worth it. So I'm actually kind of happy with what we have right now. I would say that one issue you can run into when using D6 is over-rolling, because you can have like maybe like an A tier item and re-roll it because you want something that could be S tier. But what you should realize is if you get a B tier item and A tier item, like you have to decide what tier an item is to you. But if you get an item that you're like, that's actually pretty good, I could do better. If that's your idea, just grab the item. Don't risk getting an even worse item, because there's been so many times where I have an item that honestly I would take in a normal run without any hesitation, and instead I re-roll it into something awful. It happens a lot. Now there's sometimes you could re-roll it into something crazy, but you don't know what's going to happen. And so if you want to play safe, only re-roll when it's a bad item to save yourself from bad items. Don't re-roll to try to get better items. Reroll to avoid bad items. That's my motto. I'm pretty sure that's kind of beautiful. I'm pretty proud of what I just said. But rerolling is a dangerous game to play. Very dangerous. Ooh. Maybe Magic Mush? Also, I'm sorry, I meant to say this at the beginning of the episode, but Happy New Year's, everybody. We are 1 year deep. I mean, not, I guess, 1 year deep. I was going to say we're 1 year deep into this YouTube thing, which technically we are. Pretty much a year ago is when I started my YouTube adventure. But we are 1 year around the sun further. We are about to start a new year. It's going to be awesome. And I just want to say, anybody who's watching this, anybody who's been watching these series and has been enjoying this stuff, thank you so much for the support. I could not be doing any of this without all the support I've been getting. I mean, it's absolutely insane. I talk about this a lot. I say it a lot, but like, I never expected to do YouTube. Of course, everybody dreams of one day doing YouTube or trying to get big on YouTube. And I mean, that's always been a dream. Like, that's still not my aspiration exactly. Like, I still, of course, I would love to get big on YouTube. But my goal right now is just to enjoy what I'm doing and have fun making the content I'm making. And you guys are making that possible. And if along the way I do end up getting bigger on YouTube or getting big on YouTube, it's all relative the size of how big I get. But I mean, right now in my mind, like I'm big on YouTube. I have 20,000 subscribers. That's pretty big in my mind. That's a big achievement. But at the same time, if I hit 1 million subscribers one day, that's making it big on YouTube. So no matter what, I'm going to be satisfied with what I've made, like how far I've made it in YouTube. If I stop gaining subscribers tomorrow, I'll still be happy. So for that, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for all the support, for all the views on all my videos. You guys have made this, like, honestly, one of the best years of my life. It was, honestly, the beginning of this year was a little rocky. I mean, it was an interesting time. I was not enjoying my major at the beginning of this year because I wasn't enjoying it the fall semester, like a year ago, during this fall semester. Okay, sorry, I just had to think for a sec. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the next floor. But yeah, I wasn't having a good time the fall semester of 2019. No, 2020. Yeah, the fall semester of 2020. And I wanted to, like, drop out of that major, and I wanted to do something else. And my parents were like, listen, just finish up the major, see if it's what you want to do, and then, like, think it at the end of the semester. So what I did was I kept on going, and then kind of at the end of the semester, I'm like, it's not too bad. It's not the worst thing ever. I guess I'll just keep pushing through. And at this time, or at the summer before that fall semester, I had been spending every day, 5 days a week, making YouTube videos. Not making YouTube videos exactly. I would record an hour-long YouTube video, render it, upload it, and then just post it. And I was doing that 5 times a week during the summer. And they never got views. They never were big at all. They were just, like, random videos that I would put out. And also, Gimpy's awesome. I'm going to take Gimpy. I was thinking about re-rolling it, but as I said, re-roll bad items. But I was uploading videos 5 times a week the entire summer for maybe 2 to 3 views a video. And the whole goal of that was to make my 1,000,000% video. And then after that entire summer, at the very end, it was August 10th, I edited and uploaded my 1,000,000% video. It was using my bad microphone that I was borrowing from my best friend, and I uploaded it. I uploaded that video August 10th, and from August 10th to December 10th, pretty much, it had, I think, 13 views in total. And so I was a little bit disheartened, but 13 views still, like 13 views is more than any of my other videos got. And so that was when I didn't make any more videos, really. I made some, but not really that many during that semester that I was kind of wanting to, like, stop the program I was in. And so after that semester ended, that was honestly, like, December last December was one of, like, the worst months ever for me. It was like, just, I had so much stress in my life. There's a lot of things going on. Like, finals in school just stressed me out beyond anything else. And I just, like, was having panic attacks, like, night after night, just, like, being so anxious about finals. And even though I was passing all my classes with A's and B pluses, I was still worried that, oh, I might fail, I might not do well. And then all of a sudden, right as, like, finals were getting pretty rough, all of a sudden my video started blowing up. And so every day I was still, like, I was worried about how my final grades were going to be and all that. But every day I was looking at my YouTube analytics, and my video was just getting views, and all of a sudden it went from 13 views to 1,000 views. And I was like, this is insane. I've made it. I'm huge. I'm the biggest YouTube sensation in the world. I didn't actually think that, but I was like, this is insane. Like, this is exactly what I always, like, wanted this video to be, and I was content. Then a couple days later, the video hit 10,000 views, and a couple days later it hit 20,000 views, and all of a sudden it was at 100,000 views. And then all of a sudden my subscribers were going up. I hit 100 subscribers. I hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of, like, pretty much the end of the year. And that was what made December better for me. I mean, that's what kind of, like, even though I said December was, like, the worst month ever, it became, like, one of the craziest months ever. I knew that it wasn't, like, anything huge on YouTube. It was really cool to see that. It made me very happy. But I knew it wasn't like I didn't make it on YouTube. I just knew, I was like, that's insane that my video got 100,000 views. Like, that's awesome. I put lots of work into it, and I'm glad it finally paid off. And so that was really cool. I hit 1,000 subscribers, did the 1,000 subscriber live stream, did my first little tournament. It was actually a really fun time. It was pretty successful. I mean, at the time, I think I averaged maybe, I think during the entire live stream, I maxed out about 32 people watching, which in my mind was awesome. Like, that was huge. Then at some points in the night, I got down to like 7 people watching and 5 people watching. It was a little bit of a bust. Not really, because, I mean, I only had 1,000 subscribers, and so that many people watching me was still pretty crazy. That's good enough. And so after that, I kind of just went back to another semester of school in the program that I didn't really like too much. But at that point, I was like, you know what? This isn't too bad. I can handle this. I can just finish this up and get this over with. And so I went through that semester, and it was actually like pretty much one of the best semesters I've had. It was the last online semester, and it just went smoothly. It was a very easy semester. I mean, my classes were easy. It was I was kind of just coasting. I did well in all my classes, but there were none of the really awful classes I had this semester before that made it so bad. And so that semester, I was like, okay, you know what? I might be able just to push on through this, and even though I don't like it a lot, I think I can get this over with. Because at the end of the day, I feel like the job I'll get is something that I'll enjoy. And so that's when Repentance came out. While that semester was going on, as I said, it was kind of a coaster semester, and so I was able to, on March 31st, stream Repentance and then play it for the next month for 10 hours a day while also doing schoolwork. So, I mean, I honestly, I was doing a lot. It was pretty much 18 hours a day of school and playing video games. But that was one of the craziest months ever. I mean, you guys don't know anything about that month because I didn't it wasn't public that I was just grinding the game out and just being a degenerate. It's just what was happening. And so that month was insane. I got Dead God within pretty much the first month it got released. I got Dead God on May 4th, which is pretty insane. I did not expect that I was going to be able to do it so quickly. I mean, I kind of realized when I started playing it for 10 hours a day that I was probably going to get it pretty soon. And I had it planned out, and so I kind of realized within the first week of me doing it that I'm like, if I stay on this pace, I can do this pretty quickly. And so making that video and releasing the Dead God video was pretty, it was kind of, I had a lot of anxiety about it. Because in my mind, also I should have waited to get a key for this. It doesn't matter. In my mind, I knew that no matter what, the video was going to do well, and I believed that. Oh, wait a sec. This is insane. I'm going to wait to use this on the next floor. Sorry that I keep on pausing my story. Oh my gosh, what the heck? This is insane. You know what? I don't really care. I'm just going to take this to the next floor. The reason I'm taking it to the next floor is so I can reroll. I could have bombed those rocks too. Anyways, when I was uploading the video, right before I edited it and did anything with it, I was just very stressed because I'm like, I now have, I think at that point I'd made the how to unlock every character video and how to unlock tainted characters video. I had done a good amount of videos in that time still to fill a little bit of space, but I was mainly just grinding the game out. Don't want that. And so I was just kind of stressed out that maybe this video won't do as well as I expect it to. Maybe it's just gonna flop, and it was stressful to think about that. At the same time, I was like, this video is gonna do amazing. I worked my butt off and did something that pretty much nobody else has done yet. Dead God was something that a lot of people had achieved, but nobody in the scene of YouTube had achieved it yet. And so in my mind, I was like, I'm the best there ever has been. And I know I'm not actually the best. I didn't think that. But I was still stressed that it might flop. But then I actually edited the video, and I was like, I think this is going to be the best video I've ever made. It was 10 times better editing-wise than my first 1,000,000% video. And I didn't mention that the 1,000,000% video was the first video I ever really edited. That's when I learned how to edit. And it was very rough, and you could tell that's when I learned how to edit. But doing the Dead God video, I just realized that was going to be very good. I expected it to be my best video and blow all my other videos out of the water, which in the end, that's not exactly what happened. It's actually pretty much neck and neck with the 1,000,000% video. I'm still very proud of it. I mean, 200,000 views on a video is nothing to giggle about. It's actually a pretty big achievement. But I always wish that it was had more views. And I'm also taking a lot of damage, I realize. I'm still playing safe, don't worry. Also, I know I'm not talking about the game as much as I usually do, but this is what I want to talk about, you know? Let me go in here real quick. I really don't want that. That's Linger Bean. Linger Bean's not the worst, but I don't want it. But anyways, yeah, so I uploaded the video, and it went well, and that's when I decided that I was going to start trying to do more YouTube. I was going to try to get a little bit more serious and start actually making content more frequently. And so that's when I started doing the co-op streak, and that's when I started streaming a little bit more. And so basically what happened was I saw that BD1P had made the 30 character video, and I was like, this is like a super sick idea. Like, he's about the same size as me. I'm like, that'd be crazy if I could collab with this dude. And so I had made like some of my tier list videos, and I was about to reach out to him, and then all of a sudden he reaches out to me and he's like, hey, you want to collab sometime? I'm like, that's crazy. I was literally like trying to think of what I wanted to say to you to ask if you wanted to collab. And that's how BD1P and I got to know each other. And so in that time, I started making the co-op streak. I think that's when I started doing the Eden streak. I can't remember. But that's when I just started making more videos, and I was actually posting frequently, and I was actually getting views on videos. Like, in my mind, it was pretty crazy that I was getting like hundreds of views on videos I was uploading that were just either full-length videos or just random stuff. And I was like, this is awesome. So that's just when like the YouTube grind started. But that wasn't exactly when I started like really grinding out YouTube videos. It wasn't until I think June or July that I was like, you know what? Kilvin had gotten to like 20-something thousand subscribers, and I'm like, the way that he did this was he was just uploading like crazy. All he did was edit videos, upload videos, and he was uploading 2 to 3 videos a day. I'm like, this is what I need to be doing. So that's when I started editing stream VODs, and then doing an Eden streak, and doing a clip every day, and having like 3 videos a day. And that's when I started getting like big views, and like my subscribers started to really start going up, and I was like, dang, this is crazy. And so that kind of just all led to me doing the Eden streak. The Eden streak kind of becoming more popular on my channel. Like, actually every video is getting about 3,000 to 4,000 views, which was insane. And it was just crazy to me that was happening. And so then that's how like the summer was going. I was uploading videos like crazy, working real hard. And then school started again. And let me tell you, the 2 weeks before school started were kind of a repeat of what happened December of 2020. It was just, I was so anxious. Like, I was like actually like just going crazy with anxiety about school, about life. I was worrying about every little thing, and it was awful. Also, real quick, let me do this. Big boy strat. Wait, I won't be able to reroll. I might just take this with me. I don't know. Wait, that didn't work. You know, I'm just going to take Linger Bane. Okay, I'm going to take D6 with me. I don't think this is worth it. But yeah, I was just... If you guys don't know, I've been diagnosed with, like, depression, anxiety, all of that. I mean, it's not, like, anything... It's, like, severe anxiety, severe depression, all of that kind of stuff. But it's stuff I manage. It's stuff that I live with, and stuff that, like, I've learned to deal with. Like, it's not anything awful. Like, I'm not struggling too much. I'm fine. Don't worry. That's all I guess. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to get a pity fest. But just my anxiety was just getting really bad once again. And that's whenever I had this one night where I was trying to make my office tour video, which I was very happy about. I was very excited to make it. And the night that I was making it was actually the night before I left on a vacation for a week, and that was going to be the first week I took off of YouTube in months. And so I was just so stressed. I was just constantly thinking of, like, what if this video flops? Like, what if this week I never come back from this week? I was thinking all these awful things. I was just so anxious. And so that night I was trying to render and upload my studio, like my office tour video. And while I was doing that, my computer kept on crashing. It wouldn't render and upload, and I was just getting so upset because nothing was going right, and I was super stressed out. And that's like the night that I broke my phone. I threw it against the ground because it was kind of like a impulse thing. I was like trying for like the 7th hour in a row to render this video, and it just my whole computer shut down. Before, like, just the program had shut down, but my entire computer shut down, and like I just grabbed the first thing I had, threw it against the ground, and my phone broke. And so that's why I have a iPhone 12. Anyways, that was a pretty not so good night. Then I spent the rest of the night being anxious about, like, what I was going to tell my parents because I broke my phone. And, like, I was fine. Like, at that point, I'd been making, like, a little bit of money off of YouTube, so I could buy a new phone. It wasn't a big issue, but I was just super stressed out. And so that's kind of what led into this last semester, which was it wasn't the worst semester ever. It was actually a pretty decent semester. But I realized that I just didn't like school. I mean, I've never liked school. I've never been somebody who like loves school. I've always had good grades because I was taught to get good grades. I was kind of like it was kind of a, not fear kind of thing. I didn't want my parents to be upset with me. I didn't want to like let them down, so I got good grades. So it wasn't fear. It was like I don't want to disappoint anybody. And so that's kind of what was always my motivation for grades. And so I've always done well in school, but I've never liked it. And so this past semester, I really realized that like the major I was in was just not the thing I needed to be doing. It was not what I wanted. And I just gotta grab this. I just need to grab it. That was the one time I'm okay with rerolling like crazy because all those items could have been good, but they weren't. But yeah, just during the semester, I was just going through it. I was just not having a good time. I was just very like stressed out still because I didn't know what to do. I just didn't want to go to school. I was driving 45 minutes each way to get to school, and to come back home like every single day, 3 days a week. And it wasn't fun. I realized wasn't exactly what I wanted to be doing. I was like, this is not worth it. I'm like, even though I'm a senior in college, I still have 2 years left of college before I graduate. And I'm like, I don't want to be doing this for another 2 years. This is not what I want to be doing. It's not like I was thinking to myself that I wanted to be doing YouTube instead. No, that like my thing was just like, I want to do a different major. I want to do something else with my life that I'm actually going to enjoy. That wasn't biomedical engineering. As cool of a major as it sounds, it was just not what I had dreamed of it being exactly. And so that's when I decided that I was going to switch majors and take a semester off this next semester, and that's kind of what led us to here. And during that time, I had taken a break from YouTube, and that's when I was writing the script for the Ultimate Guide to Binding of Isaac, and that kind of is what led to here. And I know that's kind of like a whole tangent. I don't exactly know where I started. I was basically just saying like how this was a crazy year. But honestly, like this whole YouTube thing is what has been like holding me up, kind of, what has been like supporting me through everything that's been going on. It's just been something that I've actually really enjoyed doing. Coming back and streaming and talking with people who enjoy my content has been just such a cool thing to me. It's just nice making other people happy with what I'm doing. And I actually saw a clip yesterday of Jerma. If you guys don't know who Jerma is, he's like a big YouTuber. He did the Jerma Dollhouse stream. But he said like the way that he dealt with like his depression and how he dealt with all of his like lowest lows in life was he realized that instead of trying to make himself happy, he focused on trying to make others happy, because by doing that, he was like slowly like making other people happy made him happy. So the more people he made happy, the more he was happy. And so it was just, whenever he said that, I was just like, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Like, that's like kind of what like YouTube's been doing for me this whole year. It's been really awesome to have this to do. And so just once again, I want to thank everybody for letting me be able to do this, making it be something that I can do. It can like support me a little bit, and it's now become something that I've been doing well enough that like my family fully supports me doing it, and they realize that it's actually something that could be bigger one day. It's something that I can't rely on right now. I still am going to finish school and do all that because it's a smart idea. Finishing your education is a very smart thing to do. You should always get your college education, but sometimes school's not the right thing for you, and you have to make that decision if it's truly not the right thing for you. That was the worst advice ever, but pretty much if you think something's not right for the time, like if you don't think that you should be in school right now, or if you think that you need to like take a break from something, just listen to yourself and take that break. And realize that if you guys are trying to like talk to your parents about stuff like this and about like taking a break and how you really feel, if you are honest with your parents and you tell them that like honestly you're stressed out or like you're struggling with mental health issues or all this, like your family loves you. They're going to like help you through everything. So talk to your family. Don't try to bottle things up, because that's how things just get worse. And so all in all, I'm glad I have such great support systems in my life, like my family, my friends. I mean, at this point, YouTube's not a support system. It's been something that's helped support me, like emotionally and financially a little bit, a nice little side money. But it's just been such a crazy year. I mean, I never expected one to ever stream. I never wanted to stream. It was never an ambition of mine. It always, like, I've always been somebody who never really felt like I had something to say, or I was like entertaining enough to be live and entertain a lot of people. But just through all this YouTube content and all this, it made me realize that I can be a little bit entertaining sometimes when I stream. My videos are things that make people happy, that they like watching. And it's just been absolutely insane. Also, I'm not like tearing up or anything. I'm literally like trying not to burp a bunch, and also I'm like running out of breath. Maybe I am tearing up. I'm not telling you guys. But yeah, it's just been one of the best years of my life. It really has. And I think that's where I was like, I started all this rant from. It's been just a year that I never expected to happen. It was something that I never could have like ever imagined happening in my wildest dreams. Like, I always had these aspirations of, okay, whenever the summer comes around, I'm gonna just do YouTube. I'm gonna just like grind out YouTube, and I'm gonna see if I can make it happen. And I always thought in the back of my head that I'm gonna do this and it's never gonna like actually work. It's not gonna be something that actually is fruitful. And the first summer I did YouTube actually it didn't prove that to me, but it was kind of like, yeah, I want to make YouTube videos and they're gonna get 3 views, and that's kind of just gonna be the end of it. And I was happy with that. Honestly, I was only making content for my own sake, because I wanted to make content to drive myself to get 1,000,000% of the game. Because I'm like, this is a game I like. I want to finish this game. And if I make videos about it, I might as well make videos about it and like document my process. That way it motivates me to do it. And I also get some value out of it, like by making the video. And the video made me happy to make, the 1,000,000% video. And so, sorry, my nose is stuffy. But honestly, I just never could have imagined any of this. So thank you guys. I know I'm just going to keep saying thank you, because none of this can happen without the support of people watching my videos and supporting me in any way. Anybody who's donated on stream, click the subscribe button, click the like button, done anything like that has been such like a big motivation. Like every time any little thing happens, like I read every single comment that anybody ever posts on my videos, whether they're mean comments or supportive comments. No matter what, they drive me, because I was able to have an impact enough to make somebody do something they didn't have to. And so it's just been really, really awesome. Like really cool. And so I'm excited to keep on pushing forwards, keep on working towards like my YouTube aspirations and goals. Hopefully this goes in a good direction. Hopefully I can keep on doing this for as long as I possibly can. I don't ever expect to make it huge at any time soon or any time ever, but I know that if I keep working, the growth won't stop. So we're gonna get big. The Priets community, we're gonna be bigger than PewDiePie. Just kidding. I'm gonna set that aspiration, but one of my goals for this next year is to hit 100,000 subscribers. It's not really a goal that I'm expecting to hit. It's more of something just to strive for, because hitting 100,000 subscribers would be awesome. It's something that will motivate me to put in work to try to get that growth. And so right now, I don't think I deserve 100,000 subscribers. I don't think anything I've done warrants that kind of achievement. But that's why I'm gonna try to continue to make my content better, to continue making better and better content that's like more informative, that's more entertaining, that's more well edited. I'm just trying to increase the quality of my channel. And so hopefully with my goal of hitting 100,000 subscribers in the next year, I'm able to strive to be better. I hope you can too. I don't even know what that means. But you know what? Just because we usually go to the chest, we're going to go to the chest. I don't feel like going anywhere else. And real quick, I am going to just re-roll the key piece and the urn. This is going to be awesome. But yeah, this year is just, it's been awesome. It's really been awesome. I wanted to make a video that was kind of like the best moments of this year, but that video would have taken me absolutely forever, and I don't even know where to start with a video like that. So at some point, I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I'll make a video like that. Probably won't. Who knows what's going to happen. Probably will make one next year. Next year would be a good year to do that. But it's just been a lot of craziness. I mean, it's crazy all the people that I've met, all the things that I've been able to do. Like, I never expected that I was going to ever sit in a call with a bunch of other people, or a bunch of people who are considered YouTubers who have tens of thousands of subscribers, and I never thought I was going to be able to sit in a group like that and call myself a peer to those people. Like, it's still crazy. Like, whenever I watch YouTube as if I'm just a random person who knows nothing, or who's like I'm gonna say it, somebody who's a nobody. I'm not saying that if you don't make content and you're not like on YouTube, you're a nobody, but like I still see myself as like nothing important on YouTube. And like whenever I see somebody who has like 30,000 subscribers, I'm like, dang, this person's a cool kid. And then I'm like, wait, that's kind of weird that I have this like big following. Like, it's crazy that 20,000 people have decided to click that subscribe button. That means, like, it's just such a crazy idea. My channel has gotten, I think, 5.2 million views in total this past year. Like, it's absolutely insane. Like, it's crazy how much I have done this year. I don't know. I don't know how to exactly put it into words, but like whenever I watch TikTok, I see that somebody's video had millions of views or millions of likes. I'm like, dang, like that person's like big. But then I realized it's not much different from like what I've done. I'm not trying to like compare myself to others. I'm just saying like I kind of don't really realize how big an achievement what I've done is. I'm trying not to be like narcissistic or whatever, but it really never dawns on me until like random moments that like, dang, I've gotten 5 million views on YouTube. I've gotten 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. Like, it's crazy to think about. Like, I kind of like don't even realize what's happening in front of me just because I see it every day. It's something that's been growing, and I've just watched every single day for the past year. That like it's hard to realize like kind of like the magnitude of what I'm doing. And it's not huge. I know that I'm like nothing huge on YouTube. I'm not trying to like say I'm like anything major, anything like impressive. Like a lot of people, not a lot of people, but like I would say like 0.1% of people in the world have gotten this achievement, which might sound like a small amount of people, but that's still a lot of people. I'm still ranked like 1 millionth in the world on YouTube, which means that 1 million other people have done just as much as I have. But still, that is crazy, because pretty much what anybody who is my size, what BD1P has done, what Keelvin has done, what Real Guy Who's Not Real, what Hane has done, what Slay has done, everybody is something that's like a 1 in a million opportunity. It's insane. Like it's something that like it kind of like it just feels normal for me now at this point, which is cool. I don't want to ever be somebody who is like conceited or who's like trying to like rub it in other people's face of like how big of an achievement. That's not what I'm trying to do right now either. But it's just like I'm just trying to like I'm just reflecting kind of. It's just crazy. It's crazy what kind of stuff has happened this year, and I'm just so grateful. And once again, thank you. I don't know what else to say. It's just crazy. But we're gonna hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of next year. That's gonna be the goal. It's a goal, not an expectation. I just want people to know that there's a big difference between the two. I don't expect to hit 100,000 subscribers, but I'm gonna work as hard as I can, and hopefully along the way I hit it. So I hope you guys stick with me along the way. I hope you guys are there every step of the way. I'm excited for every single person who we brainwash into subscribing. I was trying to think of the word. I'm excited to see exactly what happens. It's gonna be really cool. I mean, it's already been such a crazy time. If I stopped right now, I would be content. I really would. At this point, I've done more than I could have ever expected on YouTube. So we're just gonna take I'm just gonna take the fortune that I've had for this past year and try to keep the momentum going and try to do even bigger and better things as we go on. And I'm excited to see where it goes. Yeah, I am. I promise I'm not tearing up. I'm not like getting emotional. My nose is stuffy. I'm still a little sick. Don't think I'm getting emotional. Don't think I'm going weak on you guys. I'm not. I'm a big macho man, if you guys can't tell. Just kidding. I'm not a macho man. It's one of those things that I've never been somebody who's been like a real macho man. I'm going to stop getting off. I'm going to get like away from this whole year in review topic. I might go back to it. Who knows? But I've never been like a macho man, you know? I've always been somebody who has mostly had friends who are female. Somebody who, I mean, never has been insecure about my masculinity. But, like, not somebody who's ever been, like, hyper masculine, which is nice. I like it. I'm glad that I'm not somebody who has to be, like, a douche, you know? I don't want to be a douchebag. And I'm proud that I'm not a douchebag. At least I don't think I am. Maybe I am. Who knows? I'm not one to say. But it's crazy. Whenever I was in the 3rd grade, my friends were pretty much all females. And so I went to a birthday party with all my friends, and they all went and got their nails done. I wasn't invited to get my nails done because I was the only boy. And it was sad. I was actually pretty... I was not distraught that I couldn't go and get my nails done. I was sad that I was missing out, maybe, on some fun activities. I kept on saying to my friends that she should still take me with. I said to my friends, not just the single one, but all of them, like, listen, I should go with you guys. Just find me, like, a nice gumball machine. Get me a jawbreaker, and I'll just go have the time of my life in the corner. And I wasn't invited. Too bad. And that's what got me here today, is the fact that I did not get my jawbreaker and was not invited to the birthday nail salon party. Oh my gosh. My throat is weak. Arms sweaty. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm like trying to decide if I just want to go back into regular Eden streak talk. But I feel like that's just going to be so random. I don't know. I don't know what to do with my arms, my hands, my mouth. I don't know what to do. It's just crazy. I hope that my weird tangent of me talking about this last year was not way too off topic. It felt a little random, but I hope it was pretty decent. I didn't want to take too long. I wanted to like be able to tell it in like a short time span. That way people didn't get like bored of what I was talking about. Not that I don't think anybody's going to get bored of that, but maybe some other day it'll be the in-depth story of Priets and my uprising. But right now there's no point of that. You guys have all been here. Most of you guys have seen me along the way. Something I talk about a lot. We are all just homies now. And we're just going to get a lot more homies now. That's the goal. We're going to try to brainwash the entire world. But honestly, so far this run's been going pretty insane. We're going back into Eden Streak talk. We're just going straight back. This run's actually really good. I feel like my rerolls have been really bad. I've not been paying attention enough to actually be playing smart. But honestly, I've been doing decently enough. Like, I'm not dead. Which is a good sign. I can autopilot decently in this game. I still make a lot of mistakes. I've missed a lot of angel deals because of it. But I think we should be fine. Honestly, the fact that we have Linger Bean, that reverse moon card room was so disappointing. The fact that we got such bad items, honestly, they were kind of the worst items we could have gotten. What did we get? We got Sanguine Bond or whatever it's called. The troll bombs keep scaring me. I keep on forgetting that I have safety scissors. But we got that. We got Flip. We got the stupid jackpot thing. We got Outbreak. We had a bunch of just really bad items. I feel like we had all the worst items in that room. Because for reference, I could have gotten Sacred Heart. I think Godhead can maybe be in that room since it's a little bit red. Probably not. You can get Brimstone. I mean, you can get Gusty Blood, Bloody Gust, whatever it's called. You can get a lot of stuff from that room, and I pretty much found the absolute worst of it. And Flip is a good item, but just at this point in the run, it's really not that useful. And it's pretty nice that we have the Soul Heart Locket, and we also have Gimpy. Pretty much every time we take damage, we just get a Soul Heart back, and we get free stats. It's actually pretty goated. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I was trying to decide if I wanted to make a Happy New Year's video or a 20,000 subscriber video. But I didn't exactly know what I was gonna do, because it's a big achievement. I don't want to downplay it. I don't want people to think I'm not appreciative of the 20,000 subscribers. I don't know. I don't know how much work I want to put into I'm down to put all the work I possibly could into a really cool montage video. But I feel like 20,000 subscribers is not the time to make a montage video of everything that's happened. I feel like waiting till a bigger achievement, if at some point I do hit 100,000 subscribers. Once again, it's a goal, not expectation. Just so everyone remembers. Let's say it together. Goal, not expectation. Also, we look creepy. Oh gosh, we look so cursed. But But I feel like that's just not the thing to do right now. I'm probably going to make a video maybe talking about the 20K stream and just saying thank you and saying Happy New Year. So that video is probably going to come out tomorrow if it does. If you guys don't see it, then I didn't make the video. I'm kind of lazy sometimes, a little bit. But I promise I'm going to try to get less lazy. I'm trying to get more productive in life. My goal is to start working out more. So I used to work out a lot. I don't remember if I was talking about this on stream or like 5 minutes ago. But I used to go to the gym 5 times a week, and I was like working out a lot. Then like at the beginning of this year, I was also working out 6 times a week and like doing really well and getting strong. And so like at one point I was actually like really fit, but then I kind of just fell off. I got sick, and when I got sick, I kind of was just like, okay, I'm not going to work out while I'm sick. And then I kind of was just like, well, now I don't want to work out at all. And it was just this whole downfall. So my goal is to start working out more, because working out helps your mental health. It helps your it just makes you a healthier person, makes you feel better, helps you get a better sleep cycle, which my sleep cycle and sleep schedule is not that good, as you guys probably know about me talking about all the time. What's nice about working out is it just makes you tired. And so if you work out, you're going to go to sleep real easy that night. And why did we not get that angel deal? I'm mad. Anyways, next floor. But I also want to just I don't know. I want to try to keep on making the same amount of videos. I want to get more into variety. I'm trying to decide how to do it, because as somebody who makes content, it's such a scary thing, like seeing that your videos aren't getting views. Like every single minute, every single hour, you're seeing your views change, which is such a bad thing. It's such like a toxic thing to start doing, is just constantly checking how many views a video has, or how many comments you have, and seeing like, oh, in this hour-long period, I got worse views than 2 hours ago. It's such a bad habit to get into. But it's just scary doing variety, because variety just doesn't do as well as Isaac content. It's something that I struggle with, Kelvin and Ben struggle with. It's just like what happens. We've cemented ourselves so like hard into the either Isaac community or into like the Eden Streak community. For me, for Eden Streaks, for like them, just Isaac. I mean, me also Isaac. Anytime I do anything other than Isaac, or they do anything other than Isaac, it gets nowhere near as many views, which is very discouraging. I mean, it's like, I always realize that the reason I have as many views as I do with Isaac is because I made a big Isaac video. I did a bunch of stuff Isaac related, and like made my place in the Isaac community kind of. I haven't done that for other games, so why should people watch me? I realize that. I'm not good at those other games. But my goal is to get good at other games, play more other games, like start having people watch me for me and my variety content and my Isaac content as well. My goal is just to be better, you know? I want to be good. I want to be the best there is. Not the best there is. I want to be able to call Mr. Beast. That's all I want to be able to do. There's some people in this world who can just call Mr. Beast and he'll answer the call and just talk to them. He'll talk to them while he goes on walks. I want to be that person. Just kidding. I would probably not answer. I would leave him on red. What's our luck right now? We're getting so many soul hearts. This is insane. But yeah, there's going to be more content in this next year. There's going to be more consistency, because I am taking this next semester off, as I said. And this next semester is going to be just me working every day. It's going to be consistent streams. It's going to be consistent uploads. My goal is not to take any more breaks, because I have no reason to take a break, at least for the next 8 months. I mean, I'm going to take... okay, listen. I'm going to take breaks. My goal is to not take any more, like, month-long breaks or, like, any extended stays away from making content when I could be making content. Because right now, there's no reason I shouldn't be making content. Making content is F-R-E-E. It's easy. It's not easy, I guess. But, like, it's something that I can be doing every day, and I should be doing every day while I have the chance. You know? So my goal is just to... any day that I can and am willing to make content, I'm going to make content. I'm not going to burn myself out. I promise you guys that. I think I burnt myself out a little bit too much over the summer, just for many reasons. And the thing about the burnout over the summer is kind of weird. It was less of I was getting burnt out because of YouTube, but I was getting burnt out because of stress. And like I was just so stressed out. It was rough. I was just very stressed. I don't know, what am I trying to say? I was just stressed because of school and life. And honestly, school was just one of the main things that was stressing me out. And so that was just causing me to have just such a bad mental or a headspace at the time. And so that was kind of like what caused the burnout. Is like whenever I started I kind of started spiraling with anxiety, because I was like, dang, what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to school, I'm going to fail school, and because I'm not doing well in school, I'm focusing on school, I won't be able to make YouTube, and because I'm not doing YouTube, I'm going to die on YouTube and never be able to make more videos and get bigger. And once that happens, I'm also going to fail school, and I'm just going to fail at life, and I'm just going to be a nobody, and nothing's going to happen, and I'm not going to be anything. I was just spiraling, my anxiety was just bad. That's all that was happening. I think that's what really caused the burnout. It was also my sleep schedule. As I said, my sleep schedule is bad, really bad. Over the last year, there's also a lot of other events that kind of happened that caused stress and caused other issues in life, but they're not really related to everything. They're related to the reason I have felt they have relation to my life. That's all you got to know. But pretty much some events happened back in early March. And when that happened, my sleep schedule just got super bad. I was staying up until 5 or 6 a.m. every night, and I pretty much did that for the past... I've done that since then. Since March, I just stayed up super late every single night, and I just can't go to sleep. It's not that it's not even that I don't want to go to sleep. It's not that I'm not tired. It's just I can't fall asleep. I'm always thinking, overthinking, or I don't know. Sometimes it's not even that I'm overthinking. It's just that I can't sleep. I don't know. It's weird. And so I have I think they call it revenge bedtime syndrome. I saw that on TikTok. But I just really want to fix my sleep schedule, because if I fix my sleep schedule and start working out again, or if I fix my sleep schedule, I'll start feeling better mentally and in all ways. If I start working out, it's going to fix my sleep schedule, and working out also helps your mental health, so that's going to help all my health. And just basically, my goal is just to be a healthier person, because unhealthy lifestyle is not something that you can live with for a long time. You're going to burn out, and you're going to suffer if you don't sleep well, if you don't eat well, if you don't work out. It's not good. So I plan to be better. I'm going to be better. And honestly, I'm doing really well at now. Now that I'm out of school, now that I'm not out of school, now that I'm taking a break from school, and now that I'm kind of just monitoring myself a little bit better and trying to sleep better and trying to just do better, make sure I'm eating enough. I'm doing a lot better now. So I don't want anybody to get the message of I'm not doing well, I need help right now. I'm fine. I went through I got all the help I needed. I get all the help I need. I still have all the support I need, and I'm doing better. So this has been a good year. In review, there's some things that could have been different, which would have been nice, but in total, I wouldn't change a thing. Ooh, okay. I would not change Eve's mascara. Ooh, and I would also not change Cricket's head. What the heck? Okay. Okay, our tier rate is just actually awful. Maybe this is not a good idea. Anything we touch is going to die, though. Interesting. But yeah, as we're wrapping up this episode, because it's not going to be too much longer until I win or die. Imagine if I died. Happy New Year's, guys. New year, new eating streak. That'd be awful. I should be fine. I really should. We're fighting some rough bosses, but they're not bad enough to struggle too much. But yeah, as we're wrapping up, just once again, thank you guys for all the support. I'm excited to continue having the support and continue making you guys have good breakfast videos to watch, or good videos to watch as you're coming home and relaxing from school or your job or whatever. Excited to see you guys every step of the way. I'm excited for all the new homies we're going to see. I'm excited to see everybody who's been here. I would list some names, but I would want to list every name. Because, I'm just so thankful for everybody. I'm thankful for Koopy Schloopy. I'm thankful for Platinum Persona. I'm thankful for Sweatshirt. I'm thankful for Josh Krug. I'm thankful for all you guys. I'm just naming everybody that I think of off the top of my head. I only remember Josh because Josh is Nurse Man. That's the only reason I remember Josh. Also, thank you, Kotaro. I'm Dum Dum, Ditto, everybody. That's why I didn't want to list names, because anybody who's not listed, they're going to be like, dang, he doesn't know me. I do know everybody, pretty much, for the most part. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's stop taking damage. Okay, I need to be smart. We're fine. I really wish I knew how much health I had. Oh no. I'm picking up red hearts. I don't like that. You know what? Dumpy's going to come with us and help us. I'm so close to getting conjoined. If I got conjoined, I think I would lose. My stats aren't good enough for conjoined. But yeah. Just thank you, everybody. Just so you guys know, I do remember most people who stop by the streams. If you're a regular at the streams, I know you by name. Y Masadi, Octo Edit, Mini Mito, just anybody. Now I feel bad. I'm like, I gotta keep naming people. Just know I'm very thankful. I'm the most thankful. I'm more thankful than any of you. Any of you. Just kidding. But maybe I am. Who knows? Okay, I just want to find the stupid boss fight because I'm actually stressing out because I feel like I don't have that much health. What the heck? My range is really bad, but at least I have health. I feel like I've been getting a lot of soul hearts, so maybe I'm fine. I think I should be fine, actually. But health would be nice. Dang. It's crazy. I mean, it's just crazy that in 2 hours, it's going to be the new year. It's going to be an entire year since all of this started. An entire year since I got 1,000 subscribers. I mean, I didn't even have 1,000 subscribers a year ago. It's like actually insane to think about. Like, I'm just so happy with how this year turned out. I'm so happy. Everything that happened this year has been so good. Sure, there are sometimes there's been bad things. There's always bad and good. But the good always outweighs the bad. No matter what, this has been one of the best years, if not the best year ever. I'm excited for us to get out of this pandemic. That way we can have even more fun. Because the pandemic really puts a stain on my parade. That's not even the saying. Okay, the fact that I keep picking up red heart health really scares me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Don't die. Please don't die. I feel like I have more than enough health. Okay, that gives me 9 lives. Okay, this is what we do. We pick this up. Then we pick this up. I don't know how much health I have now, because I don't think I have any soul heart health. But this means at least I can die. We can die. It's fine. We can die a couple times. I can beat Blue Baby without getting hit. It'll be fine. I'm just going to leave any soul hearts I create on the ground. And honestly, this combo is just such a bad combo because I have no range. But if I do hit somebody, it absolutely destroys them. Okay. Let's go fight Blue Baby. And this right here is going to be the last Eden streak. It's going to be technically the last Eden streak and also the first Eden streak of this year. Such a crazy idea. For me, it's the last Eden streak I'm going to record of the year. For you guys, it's the first Eden streak you guys are going to watch of the new year. So I'm going to say my final thank yous one more time. I'm very excited to see where this channel goes, exactly what happens. It's going to be such a crazy another year. 2022 is going to be better than all the rest. This year was better than all the rest. It only goes up from here. I'm excited to see all of it. Okay, this is awkwardly long. Okay, let's like not die. If I die, think of how stupid that would be. That would ruin the whole feelings. But there we go. That right there was win number 24 in a row, which that's a good number. It's a good number. That right there is going to be the end of the video. I just want to say once again, I know I've just been going on and on about saying thank you and talking about how great this year's been, but honestly, this year could not have been as great as it was without all of you beautiful people. I'm talking to you. You eating that cereal right there? You eating that sandwich? You having some chips? Some Pringles? I hear that crunch. But you guys have made this all possible. You guys have made this one of the best years of my life, and I'm so thankful for every single one of you guys. I'm so excited to come back and see this video a year from now and see how much I've grown and see where I am then. But don't worry about me leaving. I'm always going to be here. I'm going to keep on making this content. Nothing's going to stop me from continuing this journey. And hope to see you guys along the way. So what I'll have to say is Happy New Year's. Hope you guys have the best 2022 of your guys' lives. I hope you guys' 2021 was also an amazing year. I know the pandemic means it's not the best year ever, honestly. Can't really be the craziest best year for some reasons, but I'm just glad that this year has been so great. And so it's been as great as it possibly could be. Thank you once again. And that's going to wrap up the video. So as always, guys, it's been Priets. Peace out.